Hey soul friends, welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about the three most common mistakes that we see when it comes to connecting with your intuition. I'm Maddie with Soul Vibe Insights, where we talk all things soul related and soul vibe and how to connect and bring that out into the world for a more meaningful life. All right, let's get into it. The most common mistake that we see when people are trying to connect with their intuition is they're not clearing their energy. They don't have any kind of practice where they can let go of everything that's not their burden to carry. Everything in this world is energy. All the thoughts, the sounds, what's being said to you, the things that you read, the radio, the social media, scrolling, all the ads and the sponsored this and that, and everybody trying to, create your need to get that, to buy that, to do that, to look that way when you should look this way. All of this stuff is in your energy field. It doesn't go anywhere. All of the interactions through all of your days start to stack up on top of each other. And then your weeks stack up, and then your months stack up. I like to think about we all have an energetic backpack. Everything we interact with, whether we're doing it consciously or just our unconscious mind is picking up on things going on, goes into that backpack. And there's also the stuff that originates within you there as well. But everyone else's stuff is in your field. And you're trying to connect with your intuition, be dialed in, get something clear. Well, your intuition, your soul's trying to communicate with you through all that noise, through all of that, like that's filtering it out to get to you. And you're trying to hear it through all of that noise as well. So the number one thing you can do is to clear your energy away. To connect with a simple step-by-step instructions that takes 3 to 5 minutes can clear your energy and basically take that backpack off, shake it all out, pick up the few things that are yours, put it back on, and instead of trying to carry around all this stuff, now you're light. It's just your stuff. It's a lot easier to connect with your intuition when you're not carrying everybody else's stuff around. This is why Emily and I have a free energy clearing help. It's on our website. I'll link it in the description below. You sign up, you'll get a meditation that you can just hit play and listen to. It will clear your energy, help you connect with your intuition, and help dial in your soul's purpose a little bit more. And you also get step-by-step instructions to do the energy clearing portion for yourself. It's easy peasy. It takes 3 to 5 minutes. You can do it once a day. Lighten your load every day. It will help you get rid of all that noise and all those things you're trying to filter through for your intuition to get to you. All right, the next most common mistake that we see is people are trying to force an intuitive ability that is not one of their strongest gifts. Every human's intuitive. Every human has all of the intuitive gifts at their disposal, but we typically are a little bit more dialed in with one or two of them. Something like, for me, clairaudience and claircognizance. I have clear hearing and clear knowing. But before I realized that, I was always trying to have clear vision. I was trying to be clairvoyant. Most of the people out there are trying to force clairvoyance, which may or may not be their strongest intuitive gift. From our research in the Akashic Records, only about 20% of souls on the planet have actually developed and are aware and in touch enough with the gift of clairvoyance to use it regularly. It doesn't mean that only those people are clairvoyant. Everybody can have clairvoyant moments, but most of us are trying to force the vision when they could be hearing, or they could have clear feeling, or their strongest gift could be dreaming. So that is something we see all the time where people don't know their strongest intuitive gifts and they're trying to force another one, like clairvoyance. They may occasionally get a clairvoyant hit and think, oh, I'm clairvoyant. I just had that vision, when it could just be in that moment you were most open to clairvoyance as opposed to clairaudience or claircognizance or clairsentience. So knowing your strongest intuitive gifts will help you to lean into them and focus on the strongest intuitive gifts. And as you connect more and more and more with your intuition that way. It helps you to develop the other senses because you're developing a stronger connection, more trust with your intuition, whatever that strongest intuitive gift for you is. Lean into it, develop it, allow the others to come when you're open. All right, this last common mistake, this one was a really difficult one for me personally. And I expected my intuition to give me the end game result, the final move to make the checkmate, to get it all done. But intuition doesn't work that way. You may know what you want, you may know where you're going or where you're trying to get to. But what your intuition is going to do is give you one, maybe two steps. But typically it's one step at a time. And the reason for this is we all have free will. You know where you want to be. You get a step to take you towards that goal. Well, now you have free will to decide to take that step. Maybe you want to do the opposite. Heck, maybe you don't want to do anything at all. But what the universe is waiting for is, what are you going to do with that intuitive hit, with that guidance? Well, if you step this way, now your next intuitive hit might help you to take that step forward that you didn't take the first time. So whatever's going on in your world, don't expect your intuition to give you the end game. Expect the intuition to give you your next best, highest good step to make you move forward on that path towards what you want most, towards that end game, towards that result you deeply desire and want to see. That one was really tough for me. I kept looking for the final step and the final step. And then I had a lot of inaction because I kept waiting for the big, aha, that's it moment. When really it was a lot of smaller ahas that led me on that path towards what I wanted to get to. So those are the three things that we see the most going on with our clients when they're trying to connect to their intuition. They're either carrying around too much of everyone else's energy to be able to focus and get clear on what their intuition guidance is. They might be forcing the wrong, strongest intuitive gift. I'm only trying to see, I only want the vision. What's the vision? What's the vision? And the whole time your soul's like communicating with you, giving you the clairaudient hits. You can hear it, but you're not seeing it. So you might discount that as just chatter of the mind and not your intuition. Or you're getting the feelings, but not doing anything with them because you're trying to see, trying to see. Just relax and let your intuition come to you. Ask yourself, do I see, hear? Do I feel? Do I know? What's my strongest gift? Where should I put my focus? And see what comes up for you. Everyone's intuitive, including you. All of the gifts are yours. But when you know your strongest one, you can lean into it and develop that trust and get more clear with that intuition. And the last thing is expecting the end game. When the universe and your soul is giving you the step. And depending on what you do with that step, the next step comes. And whatever you do with that step, the next step comes. Your soul, your intuition knows where you want to go. It knows your deepest desires. It's trying to just lay one brick at a time for you to walk that path down. All right, I hope you found this helpful. Have a wonderful day out there. Take care.